Hello, hello, hello. Listen, I don't know if you're going to call this a public service announcement or a commercial. Whatever you're going to call it, listen, I've got something to tell you. If you've got an older animal, like say 10 years old, 12 years old, listen to me very carefully. Tigger just turned 12 years old a few months ago. And about a year ago, we noticed that we were starting to see a backbone, and his little belly was sunken in. And he just he didn't have the energy no more. And so we took him to the vet, and the vet said he was fine. He was fine. He was doing great. Teeth's good. Eyes are bright. Blood's good. All this, everything was great. So, well, we didn't know what to do, We just kept doing what we normally do. Feed him good, give him treats, exercise, playing. Everything was good. But about 6 months ago, I wasn't happy with the way he was doing. So I did some research. I spent a couple 3 hours on the internet looking around for answers. So a couple websites mentioned about protein. When an animal gets to later years in life, such as cats and dogs and horses and everything, cows and everything, when they get to a later life, their body requires more protein. So it recommended a dog food with a high protein. And it actually recommended feeding more food. Okay? Like, for instance, all of Tigger's life, we fed him one meal a day. He said yes, all of his life. We'd give him his dry dog food, his wet dog food, and some treats. Well, we started going to 2 times a day because that's what the website said. If you feed him once a day, go to twice a day. If you feed him twice a day, go to 3 times a day. Now, we can't leave food down all the time because he would wolf it down until he explode. He would eat until he threw up. And actually, we've done it before to prove. We kept on backing off until we realized how much he can handle without getting sick. All of his life, he's been fine, bouncing around, playing, having a good old time. Well, we used many different kinds of food: Alpo, Pedigree, Science. Beneful, uh, everything to give him a variety of food. Well, we got this food called Science Diet. Man, Science Diet, I recommend it 100%. It's high protein, it's very good nutrition, it's veterinarian recommended. It costs a little bit more now. You're not going to be able to find it in Kroger and Walmart and Bilo, and you're not going to be able to find it there. You're going to have to go somewhere and find the Science Diet. But I recommend it 100%. Ever since we've been feeding him 2 meals a day, he is back. He's back to his little bouncing self, playing, running around, having a good time. He don't sleep as much as he did. His body's filling out. We don't see the backbone no more. He's back to normal, and he's going on 13 years old, man, and he's acting like he's 4. But it was a need of protein that his little belly was sinking in, and we started seeing backbone. So listen, if you've got an older animal, be it a cat or a dog, fur baby, that they're getting up there in age and they're losing their excitement level. They're getting a little lazy, or their little bellies are sinking in, or you're starting to see their backbone. It's not because they're sickly. It's because they need more protein. They need more food. I recommend Science Diet all the way. We've been on the Science Diet for 6 months now. They're not getting tired of it. They absolutely love it. Love it. And it's good for them. I mean, he loves it, man. We don't feed him, but the same kind. It's for sensitive stomach and sensitive skin, because he had a little allergic reaction on his little thing here on his face, and he would rub it all the time. That's gone. He's one of those animals that if you give him something greasy, he throws up. It's like a French fry, everything comes up. He quit doing that. Science Diet has got many different kinds of food for different problems with your animal. Healthy weight, sensitive stomach, active, non-active. For older dogs, they've got Science Diet is the only way to go. I'm telling you. A couple weeks ago, we have a wolf that had some stomach problems. Took him to the vet. Man, it was serious. We thought it was real bad. We started giving him Science Diet. No more problems. No more problems. His eyes are bright. His attention's back. He's eating great. No more problems. His bowel movements are awesome. I mean, everything. Science Diet. It's the only way to go, people. I don't know if you'd call this a commercial or what, but I recommend Science Diet 100%. It's worth a couple more dollars for your fur baby's health. I'm telling you, he's back. He's back to acting like he's 4 years old. I'm telling you, man, we love him. Him's gonna be 13 years old. Him's back. But Science Diet, look for it at your pet store. I don't know if Sam's carries it. I know Walmart don't, Bilo don't, Kroger don't, Food Lion don't, Winn-Dixie don't. You're going to have to look for it, but it's worth it. It's worth the drive. It's worth the extra couple bucks. Science Diet. You heard it here first. And I looked it up. I don't think they've had a recall in Science Diet, which a lot of foods do constantly. I don't think Science Diet's had a recall in 10 years. But that's the way to go. Science Diet. You need to look into it. Your dog will love it. They come in little bites for tiny chihuahuas. They got cat food, man. Science Diet is the only way to go. Recommend it 100%. So if you're worrying about your baby getting up there in age, don't worry. There's a food out there that'll help you out. All they need is more protein. You're going to see what I'm saying. They're going to be back to feeling like they're 4 or 5 years old again, bouncing around, running around, playing. Science Diet, the only way to go. He absolutely loves it, don't you? Don't you love the Science Diet? Yeah, I guess he says yes. He loves it. See him look at his lips? All right, people. Public service announcement. Bye.